this is where the journey begins, isn't it? Do we have another Lennox Lewis on our hands? Do we have another Audley Harrison on our hands? Or do we have something in between?
Seconds out.
Oh, and he's got him. Big solid right hand there has shaken the Italian. He comes in with that unbeaten record of his. Well, he's brave, but he is just getting blitzed here. Cannot stop these right hands, and he's going to get hurt pretty soon if he's not careful. There's an argument to stop this already. What is keeping Leo up? He is getting tattooed here, and he has to go, and it's over. That's what the fuss is about. That's the kind of start you want when you're taking your first step in the pro game.
Coming to the ring as the two-time ABA champion, and ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Olympic gold medal. He is the future people's champion. Please welcome from Watford, Anthony Joshua!
You have to expect this, but I mean, it's quite right. You have to be careful with all talents. A good right hand from Joshua.
Yeah, rocked him there, rocked him early. And the legs are sagging, and he's really feeling that right hand here, Butlin. Not in any rush here.
Yeah, which is also good. You know, he doesn't have the pressure of the crowd looking for the knockout like Hutley.
Joshua leading off with a left hand to the body. Oh, nailed him. That right hand. He's all over the place here, and that's it. The towel comes in. Howard Foster says that's enough. And a smile at the end from Paul Butlin, who says, yeah, I've been in with something special there.
What's your age, keep it clean? Any questions? Let's go to work.
6 rounds, it's down 4. And he's rocked him already. Nice duggy body shot there. And following upstairs as well, and already it's looking like it could be the end very soon.
Yep, he's in no hurry.
Oh, that might be the end of it. A really sharp, hurtful combination. He's up at 4. Just lunges in. You've got to credit his bravery, but he's getting a pounding in there, and that's that. No, it's been stopped. All over. Kiszczak wanted to go on. But all the damage was done by that brutal combination that put the Croatian on the floor. He's still complaining. He still wants to go on, but I think he's been spared because he was going to get hurt if he'd carry on. He's got a big heart, this fella, but that's all he had. Well, the name was greeted with those few boos that you heard the guys talking about. I don't think this fella would have been bothered one way or the other, whether they cheered him or booed him. He's been so businesslike, so professional in his fledgling career thus far.
Well done, rules, which is suffered all time. Keep it clean. When I say break, I want it straight away. Shake hands, best of luck to both.
It's the heaviest ever Anthony Joshua. Put on 7 pounds since that time we saw him at the York Hall in the middle of November. Anthony Joshua did a lot of listening that night. Oh, Darch walked onto a right hand and then got shaken up by the follow-up right hand. One big mistake and he was in. Joshua, and he could finish it here. Darch looking to try and fight his way out of trouble, but Joshua zeroing in. Darch survives. There's almost sort of embraces Joshua as if to say, thank you for letting me off the hook. Darch. And staggered again. This time by a straight left, then caught by another left. Darch is struggling. He's in trouble. And there is an argument to say that's enough, and it is. Because Darch wasn't going to go easy. But he was hurting, and he was hurting badly. And another clinical, brutal performance from Anthony Joshua.
Yep, he's just naturally so heavy-handed. He used the jab to good effect tonight. It's difficult to say tonight. I've seen improvements every time he's out. It's difficult to find improvements tonight. Didn't last long enough, if you like.
Okay, gents, you know the rules. Obey my commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. Touch gloves. Touch them up.
Jim, people from my part of the world don't usually get welcomes like that in Glasgow. This guy has got a Glasgow crowd eating out of the palm of his hand. They love him already. Taking his time, measuring his man.
His concentration's good, his technique's good, and he's a lot of punches.
Here we go again. That's rocked him. He's in trouble here already in the first round, the Argentinian. And Joshua senses it and goes to work, picking some wicked body shots. Corner there as if to say, what have you done to me? And he's gone. And I don't think he wants any part of this. He's holding his ear as if the ear's gone, but now, no. He's moved it away and he's not getting up. He had no interest. He's looking at the referee as if to say, why have you stopped it? Well, he was stopped because he was in all sorts of trouble with the count at 9. Anthony Joshua hears the cries of easy, easy, and they are loving him here.
Yep, that's what they come to see, that's what they expect to see when Anthony Joshua's on the bill. And it was a decent punch. So that would suggest he's going to give this a bit of a go, and he does no tricks, and he's going to be throwing some punches if this goes any distance that Joshua hasn't had to deal with yet.
Look at this, it's normally Matt Skelton that's doing the bullying and the pushing over the ropes, and Joshua letting the old boy know right here that he is going to be the governor physically.
At long range, just as he's doing here, good stuff, that's good. And there you go again.
Feint from Joshua.
Oh, great shot.
Caught him. Skelton took that. First warning sign from Anthony Joshua, and there's another one.
This is good stuff from Joshua. Taking his time. Good right hand again.
He followed up with a left immediately, and Skelton took it very well. How many more of those can he take? The legs wobbled there off that right hand. Skelton, as Joshua looked to land the right hand, but he's taking his time and measuring it up, and that right hand did the damage. He just waited to pull the trigger on that right hand. To be another inside 2 rounds for Joshua, who takes his time, measures him up again. Skelton's all over the place. Steve Gray says that's it.
Just so exciting for British boxing. What you're seeing is the evolution of the next heavyweight champion in the world. I have no doubt this boy is going all the way. And he's a humble man. The country should get behind him because he's 100% dedicated to the sport. He's a role model, and he's going to be huge for British boxing and British sport. Anthony Joshua is going all the way.
Okay, boys, if a call break, you take 1 step back. Don't let any of your punches go around the back of the head. And most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, boys.
Well, Irish has been around the block as Joshua gets ready for his 8th professional fight. Irish has gone the distance with world-ranked heavyweights like Oglenia Solis and Vyacheslav Glaskov.
Get messy, keeps them at arm's length.
Look at this jab.
When the chance comes, I mean, that's terrific.
Just spearing into Irish.
Is sparring. You know, when you're dealing with the lighter weights, you can move them up. And
3 in the first, 4 in the second. Is this number 5 here? And he's certainly opening up as if he wants to get rid of him right here. Another smile from the Watford man.
Oh, that's the one.
Didn't miss that time. Took everything, didn't he? One big right hand. And a punch as he was on the floor as well from Joshua.
He'll still be in there. Full credit to him.
And it gets another one. The towels come in. And he got absolutely slaughtered with a left hand right on the decision of Steve Gray to jump in there. They'd seen enough in the corner. They said, I'm getting the towel in. And Steve Gray, I think, had seen enough as well. It was that first knockdown, that big right hand, that did all the damage.
Well, we complimented Irish the way he was giving it a go, trying to take the fight to Joshua. But that big right hand, the first one that landed cleanly on the chin, and then caused the knockdown, you could see the difference in Irish when they get back up again. Can't blame him, he simply didn't want to be there. With a pro's pride, he tried to keep performing, but that punch took everything away from him, so the corner were quite right. We knew what was on the way.
I am the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing room. I obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch the heads, keep the punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
A real crackle of anticipation around the place. That's what this fella brings. People turn out just to get a close-up of Anthony Joshua. A real sense that we are looking at a future superstar.
Eventually he's going to need some competitive rounds. At the moment, Backtop doesn't know how to get close.
Yeah, this could be big trouble for Backtop already, because Joshua's catching him early. The crowd's caught fire as well.
That definitely a special talent in the heavyweight division.
Oh, look at that counter right hand as well. He loved it. Backtoff didn't. He's taken it though, but Joshua smiling again. Sharp, nasty little short inside left hand there as well. Backtoff with another left hand. Caught. Backtoff really giving it a go, trying to tag him back. But again, just too sharp and too powerful from Joshua, who's slicing him to ribbons here. And Ian John Lewis might have a job to do, because Backtoff is so brave, he's standing up to this, but he is getting pounded, and Ian John Lewis did absolutely the right thing, because Backtoff, oh, he's letting it go on. Well, I thought he was stopping it.
He should be,
and he will, and he has. If you hadn't seen him before and you wondered what the fuss was about, that is what the fuss is about.
Yep, I mean, that's as good a performance as what I've ever seen from Anthony Joshua. He's just wiped out a guy who does not get wiped out. That was terrific. His shape, he keeps his hands up, gets his punches out, brings them back, and here we come now.
Gavin in trouble, down again. I think the right hand, and down he goes again, left hand again, and Victor Loughlin's got to put an end to this, because Gavin is a brave man, but I don't think, he's going to give it a go again. But this is getting ugly here, and it's waved off. It's done. Anthony Joshua does it again.
Na jego barkach. I pamiętajcie, brońcie się zawsze. 80 kg, prawie 9 kg Gaverna. Poprawił prawym.
No, bardzo dobre ciosy na tył, widać tutaj.
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Fruwa jak motyl, kłuj jak osa. No, może nie fruwa Joshua, ale kłuje rzeczywiście. 12 rund wytrzymał z Shannonem Briggsem. Jak wspominałeś, to był sparring. Tutaj nie wytrzyma nawet 2 rund.
Ale nawet było w reakcji na moment, Zumbano Lafo puścił rękę przy odejściu, momentalnie wykorzystał to Joshua. I koniec pojedynku. No.
Ciężki knockout, jeszcze jest nieprzytomny. No proszę, nawet się nie spocił, mógłby iść na jakąś imprezę. Nie zainkasował żadnego ciosu Joshua.
No myślę, że tam są problemy z pięściarzem z Brazylii. Mam nadzieję, że...
You both know the rules. Watch the heads, keep the punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Because the record would suggest durability. There's the first big right hand landing, followed up by a left. And Johnson already in big trouble here. Joshua going to work once again and nails him. Right hand. Haven't seen it. Now he's got rid of it, but can Johnson survive?
That's all over.
Joshua looking to just blitz him out of there. Inside around, there goes the bell, and Johnson is finished. Destroyed in a round. He's on his feet now. Is Ian John Lewis going to let that continue? But he is in terrible, terrible shape here, Johnson. And it's not a case of if, it's when. And that when looks like it's going to be any second now. He is in terrible, terrible trouble here. Just getting blown apart.
Got to get him out of there. Ian John Lewis is throwing nothing back. What is the point in this? The punches he's taken there.
Well, that reputation for durability is well deserved, but how much longer can this go on? And it's stopped, it's over, done, inside 2 rounds. Kingpin just got bowled over. And the biggest smile in the place belongs to Anthony Joshua, who does it again. What on earth are they going to do with him next?
Undefeated, 21 contests, 21 wins, 12 inside the scheduled distance. He comes to the ring as the undefeated IBF Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion from Inverness, Scotland, where he is known as the Highlander, Gary Corney. We present the reigning and defending WBC International Heavyweight Champion from Watford, England. It's Anthony Joshua.
Looking for the body there, Joshua, with a straight right hand.
Joshua looking very sharp here and nails it with a right hand inside the first minute.
He get caught with a solid jab just before the right hand, and that set him up for it.
And the legs have turned to rubber already. Joshua biding his time and then unloading again. And Cornish looking unsteady. Joshua looking to measure him up. Could this be gone in the first? He's caught him with another right hand, and Cornish is in desperate trouble already.
Now the technique that Joshua's showing at the moment is terrific. You wouldn't believe only a dozen fights.
And it's stopped. It's all over in 90 seconds. Anthony Joshua's biggest test on paper has turned into his quickest win. What can you say about Anthony Joshua? A blistering performance.
You have to say, Nick, any heavyweight that's caught clean by Joshua is going to be on the canvas. He has tremendous natural punching power, and his development has been outstanding.